Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at some Born Pretty things. Now it's been a long time since I did any Born Pretty, so they reached out and asked me if I would do pick out 5 things to review, and I did, but then when I went back to email them what I picked out, they had already shipped something, so I didn't know what I was getting. So here's what they sent. They did send 3 polishes. They're all gel and a pat paint. That's hard to say. A pat paint gel and some sponges for the pat paint. So this is, I believe this is a jelly, a dark blue. Yes, beautiful dark blue jelly. And this is a milk jelly. So like a milky white. And this one is a cat eye magnetic. And I think this is like glittery, yes. And then a pat paint. Originally, when I was picking stuff out, I was going to pick a couple of magnetics and then like 3 of the pat paints so that I can show you how to do a gradient. But I only got 1 of these, so I'm going to have to do something else than what I originally planned, but that's okay. And then they sent 3 sponges to use with the pat paint. I'm going to try it, but this isn't the type of sponge that I like. These are like, I don't know, well maybe it is. This is kind of like the ones that aren't real porous, that are more silicone-y is what I like. Silicone, is that a word? It is now. I do have a discount code with Born Pretty. I'll put that below. I can't remember it, and I'm not sure. It was 12% at one time. It was 16%. It was 20%. I don't know what it is. Links down below. Use it, don't use it, totally up to you. So I went ahead, I didn't have any nude from Born Pretty, so I went ahead and used this Betsy Stranger. Beautiful nude color. And I have some lint-free wipes here that I soaked with alcohol. It's gel. So always remember, if it's regular polish, you're going to be using acetone only, and if it's, well, I mean, you can use alcohol, it won't help you any. And if it's gel polish, you can just use alcohol. And we're going to start with this pat paint. Pat paint. Pat paint. Paint. It did have foil on it. I did take that off. And they did send me, I don't know, maybe I should, oh, I don't know. Sure. Okay. I was going to tell you, if you've got one of these for gel, if you just put alcohol on that and just pat, 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 that's how you clean the gel polish off of those. So I think that this would be really pretty. What color is this? Does it say? This is PP08. I tried these pat paint gels. I'm going to have trouble trying to keep that name straight, trying to keep that, like, my pronunciation. Okay. I tried these at Tara's, Bases Load Lacquer, and I will put her link below. I'll put a link directly to that video of her doing these. So I'm going to put just a tiny, tiny bit on there, and then on my mat, I'm going to, like, pat that across there and spread it across that sponge, and then do a gradient. So this stuff, like, I've never had a more beautiful gradient look than I have with this. This pat paint is awesome. And that's why I was going to ask for like several colors of this. Now I'm gonna have to, I guess I'm just gonna go buy it myself. I know, it's terrible, right? I'm gonna buy some of this for sure, because this is such a great gel polish for doing this doing a gradient. All right, I cured that for 60 seconds. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because I like this better. These sponges are okay, but they're so squishy, like there's no substance to them. Like they work, I don't know how to explain it. They work well, but I don't want the gel on my skin, so I would rather just use this. I think this came from Born Pretty, actually. I've had it forever. And that really works fabulous. And you barely use anything. This stuff is, this little thing, it feels like there's nothing in there, actually. It's so, 5 mil. Like, I would struggle to ever use this much in a lifetime, using it as a pat paint. I think you can just use it, like, to paint on your nail, too. So, beautiful gradient. I really like this. I will be buying more. And then you can walk it up as much as you want to, or turn the sponge so that it's clean, and then you can blend it up. Am I in frame? Beautiful. And if you're wondering about my mat, I'll link that video down below. And I am allergic to HEMA, so I do not use gel generally. And before, Born Pretty always had HEMA in their polishes. So this is just a regular polish from What's Up Nails, and it is called The Glint Life, and it's so gorgeous. It's chipped. Okay, so I was looking on these to see, and I don't see any HEMA in these. So I was kind of surprised. I just don't know. I don't think that there's HEMA in this. Unless I'm just super blind, which I am. I don't see any HEMA in these, in any 4 of these polishes, any of these polishes. There is no, yeah, this doesn't say anything about HEMA either. But I've already got my nails painted, so I'm not going to put anything on these. And I also don't have any gel top coat. I don't have any No Wipe top coat from Born Pretty, so I'm just going to use a random, in fact I think this is the one I use for glitter. I don't really recommend on yourself mixing different brands because sometimes they don't play well together. But this one is from Kara Sky. I think I've used this for glitter. I think I reserved that for glitter because, yeah, I can see a little bit of glitter. But that's okay. And you could also matte top coat this. And I'm sorry about the background noise, the fan, but it is 112 degrees here in Southern Illinois, so it is miserably hot and humid. So the fans are blowing full blast. And there, that one is matte. I absolutely love it matte, but not everybody loves matte. So there you go. All right, next we're going to try this jelly. And I'm going to be using the magnetics through the rest of these. And you really need to be careful when you're using magnetics that you're not using these stands with magnets on them, because that kind of makes it difficult to do what you want to do with the magnetic gels. So I'm going to start with this beautiful deep blue jelly, and that nail is not stuck down very good. It is a wobbling. This is a beautiful jelly. And And I use this roll of clear sticky to stick down the nail tabs. A lot of people use the, see it's clear, a lot of people use like the poster sticky tack. It's blue or it's gray. I don't like that stuff. I want the clear. So I really like this, and I know Born Pretty has some of it. It just comes in a big old reel. I mean, this stuff lasts forever. Alright, so I went ahead and cured that for 30 seconds. And then I got this cat eye. And I'll put the link. I don't know if I have all the links. I requested them to send me the links. I don't know if I have them yet. When I post them, we'll see. We'll see if I've got them by then. But here is this gorgeous magnetic. And you can use whatever magnets you want to use, but like I said, you don't want to use the ones, the stands that have the magnetic base, because it's going to counteract what you're trying to do. I am going to do a black hole. Do it however you want. If you don't do it the way I do it, that's fine. I'm going to pull this all out where it looks like, I don't know, like it's just solid. It's like a gem. I don't know. And you want your magnets pulling together when you do this. And I'm going to try to do like a black hole. You know, you can do it any way you want to. So I'm just got it so that it's shifting. You can put them end to end. I just took them out. They just came out of the holders. And do like a diagonal. Like that. It doesn't really matter. However you want to do it. I messed all that up, so I went ahead and did it again. And that's how I do it. You can do it however you want. I pulled those magnets out to use, and this one was sitting on my desk, and it went flinging out and hit me. Landed in my lap. Make sure you don't have any metal stuff around or other magnets when you pull out the magnets. Everybody say hello to Penny. She comes and visits. Yes. Hello, baby. Everybody gives you kisses and says they love you and says you're such a good girl. You're so good girl. Yes, with your little glow in the dark flowers. You so good girl. Boop. There. I so think I just hit my phone with this brush. Reached up there to adjust it. Got gel on my phone. I do believe I better make sure that's cleaned off. I put no wipe top coat on it. Ooh, that's so cool. This is awesome magnetic polish. This is just silver. What is this? There it is. Like anybody's gonna write that down or remember. Write it down, remember. This I've had forever. This is a chrome powder. I've had this for years and years and years and years. It's gorgeous, okay? It's just a mirror chrome. So I am going to put a little bit of that mirror chrome on this. And maybe you've seen this on Instagram. It's so cool. I kind of feel like I want like a color, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to use this mirror, and we're just going to leave it the blue. Okay. I think it would be pretty with a dual chrome color. Like, I don't know, I have this too from Born Pretty. Maybe I should put a little, I don't know. I've also had this forever. I think it's too late. I've already chromed it, so I don't know. Maybe it will do a little bit. It's really cool. But let's go ahead and top coat that. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous. You can see the mirror behind it, or the like magnetic behind it. Oh, love it. This nail, I'm going to use the blue jelly and the milky white. So I'm going to start with the blue jelly, and I'm going to put 2 coats to make it pretty opaque. And then I have a Born Pretty plate. I have several Born Pretty plates. This is BPLO83. I don't know that this is still available. This is an old plate. I've had this for years. And I have some Born Pretty stamping polish. Regular stamping polish over gel. Absolutely. Anytime, all the time. Don't have to cure it. That's good right the way it is. That tip is so wonky on there. Now I'm gonna put another coat of the blue. And then we're gonna put the stars again. Move them up here. Clean that little bit off. And then using the Milky, like there's so many different ways you can use this Milky. Like over black is really cool, doing this kind of a thing. So we're going to do a coat of the Milky. And then we're going to stamp some stars. I'm going to cure it first, and then I'm going to stamp some more stars. Now let's just stick it down here. And then we're going to top coat. And that one, you could have done another of the Milky White or another layer of the glass blue to make it look even a little more layered. And I did this nail here, and it was just with some Born Pretty polish I already had, and I believe this is the, no, that's not it. Alright, so I believe this is the 90 Cat Magnetic Eye. No, Cat Magnetic Gel. I believe, oh, one. I think this was one of the rainbow ones, and I bought this. And so I was playing with that, and I wasn't filming. And I tried to do another, like, just black hole. No, actually, I think I was just trying to do like a zigzag with it, and my magnets snapped together and it broke. This one broke, and they just ended like this. So I just left it on there, and that's how I got that. So I cannot duplicate what I did here. It's like a swirly, and then it has a little hole over here, a little, can you see that? And of course I wasn't filming. Of course I wasn't. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you, Born Pretty, for sending this stuff over. And I am getting online right now and ordering some more of this pat paint, and I think they had some more magnetic gels that I was wanting. And I was really surprised. I liked this jelly, this blue jelly so much. It's really pretty. All the links are below. I do have a discount code. It's GUY20. So go check them out if you'd like to. I'll put the links below. Stay tuned for a little fun video here at the end. Bye. Oh, Penny's after the deer. Oh, in the woods. Behind the house, can't see. Oh, she got him. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Her goddamn deer. Yeah. Yeah, you got those deer out of Grandma's yard. Good girl.